Guys, back in today with more Fire Force, this time with Season 3, Part 2, Episode 2. We ended off the episode with Benimaru. I think he was like dreaming about something weird. It was a pretty good episode in general, though. Not much action, but interesting seeing what the doppelganger Shinra was up to. And it was a pretty promising start, considering what we'd heard about what the season's going to be covering. Yeah, we saw Iris awaken some third generation fire powers, of course. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the moon. Saw some, spoke about it at the start of last week's video, some interesting visuals regarding a few things, a few crossover things. So that is here. Yeah, that was him. Okay, well, I did assume that was the case. We saw him in the, I forget what it's called, but the other world. We saw his doppelganger. Looked pretty ruthless, didn't he? I think that probably gave it away. I don't remember that last week, but like subconsciously probably remembered that in regards to seeing his doppelganger at the end of the episode. I'm not sure what that fucking thing was. Because this is definitely one of the best openings this season, isn't it? Hopefully the full version comes out soon. Yeah, it might be my favorite. Might be my favorite one since the first one. To be honest with you, that opening here, song wise, maybe. Thank you guys in the comments. That is the same artist that did do one of the, at least one of the Soul Eater openings, I believe. The Pillars. So I definitely I'm a bit questionable how this has only got like 12 episodes because we've been introduced to so many pillars, yet we haven't really delved too much into the majority of them. And even the ones we haven't actually got like resolutions for or anything. As to their like character arcs or anything like that. Like even Shinra's brother. We've spent quite a bit of time, but probably the most out of the kind of side character pillars. And like that horrible girl with the pink hair who I hate. I think she's got pink hair. The one that can kind of see the flow. I hate that girl. So it's interesting to think how we're going to get a satisfying conclusion for all of these characters. I assume the priority ones, I mean, some of the ones I find the coolest as well, the priority ones would be like Benimaru, Joker, Shinra, Arthur. Maybe we might cut out some stuff regarding side characters, which would be annoying. But if anything was to get cut, it would probably be that, right? Yeah, a couple of these guys you fought now. The Pillar's Colossal Giant. The man himself. With no restraint. With no regard to those around them, which is nobody. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool. It does have this classic samurai soundtrack, doesn't it? Bachi. Even the style of the water looks very like classically Japanese, doesn't it? This is really cool. This is a really cool kind of theme they got going on for this fight. Oh, no, the babies. That's some good advice. I think it was necessary. I don't think he would have reflected on it properly if not. Yeah, that's the way he's been taking all this, hasn't he? He's just, like I said earlier, he's just any old idiot. I think he said, "I don't know, backer," something like that. Part of the job description. Got to be a little bit stupid. Respect, respect. No, I kind of think it's the opposite, but I don't get where he's coming from. Letting your mum know more, kid. So again, just to get my head around this, every time this spontaneous combustion happens is actually when this double ganger and the person collide, and then the double ganger is in their place as an infernal, right? Slapped. This dude just slapped your mum out of existence. How many people he's killed? Holy crap. Oh, as a whole, okay. It's a lot of people for this small place, isn't it? 200. Oh, this reminds me of the intros in Clock Tower 3. Where their stats are like how many years they're sentenced for the amount of people they've murdered. So like one of them's killed like 14 people and their sentence is like 900 years. That's like how much health they have. That's their like stats. It's a really cool little system. So as I've been saying, like, are we going to get these kind of like wrap ups for a bunch of the characters? Because we really haven't got many episodes to do so. Interesting to see which ones they prioritize. The rate this is going, I honestly think there's got to be more than just this part of the season, right? Maybe there's a part 3. Inokata. Ichirin. Is that how he died? Revenge from the kid? Holy crap. Stabbed in the back by a little kid. Holy shit. Not really. He doesn't know any better, though, to be fair. But yeah, that's the way of life for these guys, actually, isn't it? Who does this kid end up like being as an adult then, do you reckon? Is it someone we know? I don't think so. I think it's just some random kid. Okay, you don't. I mean, obviously what he done was wrong, but you can't really blame the kid too much. He did slap his mum out of existence. From where he was standing, he essentially killed her. We know as an audience that's not what happened. But yeah, I wonder what happened to that kid. But yeah, all the like literally, I just finished Sekiro last night, and all these sound effects sound so familiar. No, they didn't. I can tell you that for a fact. They did not. The style of everything's changing. Look at the clouds, the sky. It's like just to pause on that for a sec. Like all this influence is coming from all over the place. Like we're in like a modern place with like buildings, people working, these structures, skyscrapers, whatever. And then we've got like this Japanese setting in some of the opening shots. We see some of the seemingly setting from Soul Eater and like that kind of style. It's like just drawing in all of these kind of history, fiction, non-fiction. It's like drawing in every kind of world into like, yeah, it's like very weird, isn't it? Lots of things that happen that we've got to pay attention to. Got to pay attention to like the backgrounds. See if we can like spot anything out of place from here on. But as I said, I feel like surely there's going to be more than just the episodes in this season, right? Considering the pacing we've had so far, seems like pretty normal. It doesn't feel rushed or anything to me yet. Uh, that's like the important thing, isn't it? He is the representation of what everybody thought of him. I got to remember that for these doppelgangers from here on. I not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that till just now, but they did mention about that last week, didn't they? With Shinra. Oh shit. Again, I really like the start. I will say the actual fight itself isn't the best looking fight I've seen in this series, but I really like the start of it. Stupid enough, you're strong enough. Yeah, good fucking yeah, me too. What does that mean? Am I allowed? Yes, let's go, guys. Again, I love this fucking. I love the just like the theme and the setting and like everybody here. So classic. Now we've got fucking fireworks going on. So what is going on? Like the whole setting of this is fucking awesome, isn't it? All seven, of course. That's it. Just okay. Even the sound effects sound right from bloody. If you've ever played Okami, the style actually looks quite like Okami as well. Brilliant game if you haven't played it. Not bad, good. I gotta say, like the just like again, the stuff around it. The fight itself was pretty good, but like the stuff around it, the setting, the style, some of the best from this series actually. Really like that. The hype everybody generated. Honestly, that was one of the best moments as well. Everybody coming in there cheering like that. Yeah, that was actually quite nice, wasn't it? Not bad, not bad. Everybody's fucking crying. But yeah, as I said, like everything around that was so fucking cool. I like that a lot. Rolling blossoms. With the sun at his back. Yeah, they really. There it is. There it is. There's the fucking horrible, horrible moon from Solia. So is that a sign that the star is going to be changing up big time next episode as well? I'm guessing. But yeah, really good episode. Honestly, it might be one of my favorites. I said a minute ago, like the actual animation, like it was pretty good. But I've seen better actual like choreographed fights in the series. But like the setting, the hype they generated, the style, how different it was. Oh shit. Yeah, all of that stuff made it one of my favorite scenes in probably the series. To be honest with you guys, that was really awesome. Is this? I do recognize it. This I've heard these before. They've done the Vinland Saga. Yeah, Survive Said the Prophet. They also done. I haven't watched this, but Banana Fish, the Banana Fish opening, which is fucking awesome. Really cool art style for the ending there as well. Again, I'm a big fan of this whole kind of like switching it up. Earth. Okay, so I spoke about Shinra's brother at the start of this episode. I looks like, well, it sounds like we're going to be focusing a bit more on him next episode. But yeah, awesome episode today. As I said, like the pacing seemed absolutely fine to me. If anything, it's pretty great. Maybe they could have spent a bit longer on this stuff, but what we got here was really strong. Bit of backstory between Benimaru and the old leader of the Amakusa, I think it's called, this place, and he was pretty cool. Again, if, I can say I would have. Obviously, I want to spend more time with him because he's a pretty cool character, but it didn't feel rushed or anything. And again, when we actually got to like the fight scenes, I thought again the style was really cool. The actual fight itself wasn't all too impressive until maybe like the last 5 minutes or so, where it did look that there was some really good looking stuff in here. But again, more so, it's just like the setting, the backgrounds, the style they used, the hype generated from the backstory heard here, but just like everybody coming in. I just thought they'd done a really good job. Like I said, probably some of my favourite scenes. I think some of my favourite before this were the Joker and Benimaru kind of team up episodes, which weren't too long ago. And they were some of my favourite episodes, and this is right up there with those, honestly. So it seems like anything with this guy, I'm gonna really enjoy. But yeah, just everything, like the style looks like it's gonna switch up again next time as we see the. I've got this weird thing. I don't know if it's like a syndrome or something, but I see like faces and things. Like if I look at like a bit of wood or like a tree, I'll like pick out like a face within like the pattern of it. And I thought I saw a face in this moon, and that's probably just part of what I have, as it actually turns into the Soul Eater face. And I spoke about this last week about how Maya. I mean, everybody's seen the opening by now, so I'm going to talk about it freely. Like how much I think is going to cross over. Clearly, that was a crossover from like the actual human world, our world, of that kind of style of classic Japan. This is from a fiction in our world, from Soul Eater, this kind of style of thing. So, how much of that is going to like get pulled over here? It's just like, yeah, it's just really interesting. Looking forward to seeing it. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section. As I said, probably one of the best of the series yet. Maybe I don't fully remember every episode, but I feel like that was probably better than every episode in the last season. And I knew that this series, this part would be, just because part ones of anything are usually not great. So I knew for a fact that this part would have all like the payoff episodes, all the stuff we really want to see when we delve into like the deep stuff and get the payoffs for the fights and the character arcs and so on. So yeah, one of my favorites here, and again, probably better than any episode last season. Let me know what you guys thought about it though in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you next week with episode 3.